How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, how's it been?
It's been good. I've had some, hold on, I'm fixing something here. I've had some panic attacks that happened because I was going out of my comfort zone. Um,
And what did you do
but I,
about them?
yeah, so I did a form, well, actually, I got kind of paralyzed. And so I just didn't really, I couldn't, yes. Um, but noticed that the length of them wasn't as long and the um, it wasn't as intense as other times I've had them.
Okay. And by
So
the
that
way,
was
it's fine to put this on YouTube, on social network, social media, my site, etc., etc.
yeah,
Okay, great. All right, so continue. Yeah, as you were saying.
yeah. So yeah, I the panic attacks haven't been as intense and they didn't last as long as they have in the past. So that was good. I was able to go on a hike and
Cool.
yeah, it was really good. But I had a panic attack mid through the hike, and then I felt like stuck and trapped because it's like, where do I go? There's nowhere to go. Like nowhere feels safe. So thankfully, I had that intense like feeling, and it kind of came in a few waves, and then it would just like go to, well, I don't even know why I'm anxious. Like it was weird. So, but I
Okay.
was good.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's good. That's good because that gives you also the experience that it's there and gone. You can get rid of it.
Yeah. It really was like a wave. Usually, it lasts much longer. So nice. Like you get a glimpse of like saneness, and then it goes to crazy, and then it goes back to sane. So
And
anyway,
were you by yourself or are you with somebody else?
I was with family. I was with my husband and my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
driving and all those stuff also?
um, I I have been driving. I did pretty well. I didn't go super far, but I went farther than I usually do, and I did really well.
Okay,
Um,
good.
then we went to, we went hiking again, but we went to a different city, and that was far away from where I live, and so that just made me anxious. Like I was getting really anxious, and then it got to a point where it got really anxious, and then it just like my body was like, I've had enough, and it just went like I just relaxed. It was
And it was
interesting.
over.
Pretty much, yeah, it was over.
Okay, cool. So it sounds like you have pretty much handle on it.
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, it feels better. It feels better. But it's like the beginning parts where it's like my mind's like, oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, and then it's like, oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So yeah,
It's usually not. It's the fear of it is usually much worse than it actually is.
right. So yeah, so I mean, I was happy to know that it wasn't that intense. That's what really
Right.
was comforting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to try something today, and this is sort of like fast GFT on steroids,
Uh-huh.
and we'll see what it does. Okay, I don't think I did the steps before, did I?
No.
When I talked to your unconscious directly.
Oh, you mean where I closed my eyes and you told me like I'm talking to your unconscious?
Right. Yeah. Have I done that with you?
Did it once. Hmm.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit differently today. I want to go back to all those memories. You know, the ones I'm talking about, the ones where you had those panic attacks and anxiety attacks, just like going on a hike or whatever, and see what's changed about them now. What's different?
Let me close my eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes real quick.
Okay,
Uh,
no problem. Go ahead.
well, they don't seem intense. They just seem kind of like relaxed. Yeah,
Okay. And when you
yeah,
look at the faces inside there, do you see them smiling?
yeah. Actually,
Cool.
yeah.
And do you get the gift?
I don't know the gift of being happy.
Yep, that's a gift. That's definitely a
Hmm.
gift. Okay,
Hmm.
Go back to all those recent ones, those ones even where you had it for a little bit and then you saw it went down. See what you see over there now when you go there.
It's like I'm just calm, like no intensity. It's just
Okay.
hmm
Cool. Huh.
yeah, that is neat and so simple.
Yes, so simple.
No, it wasn't like we spent hours or it was grueling, you know.
Nope. And,
Wow. Oh,
and you didn't have to
nice.
bring up any memories, did you? Did it all on its own.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Is that part of faster EFT?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the same
What? That one?
principle of Faster EFT in that we're basically taking all the memories and we're flipping them. So
Nice.
yeah, so that's actually pretty cool. This might be like real one session therapy.
Yeah. That's really cool. Nice. Yeah, we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah. We'll see what happens over here.
Nice. And I have
So
a question. So I don't know why, but I tend to do something like it's obsessive, I guess, that let's say for shopping, I will find something that I like that I need and I will buy it. And then I will go to another store because I'm passing by with my family or something and I find something better. And I'm like, ooh, that's better. And it fits the criteria I was looking for even better. And then so I return the other thing and then I find this thing. And then I'll go to another store like with, like I don't sometimes do it on purpose. Like I need to go shopping, but I'm with some friends or something and I see something and I'm like, ooh, that's even better. And then I return the other thing. And then so it's like this pattern of like, oh, I find something better and I find something better. And I don't know how to address that.
well, how does it affect you?
It affects me in the sense that like I feel like I'm not happy. Like I have to keep getting something supposedly better and better because it makes me feel better. Like it makes me feel unsatisfied, like it's not good enough and I find something better.
Okay, well, let's address this with your unconscious mind. Okay. Okay, Deanna, sit down for a second. And go to those areas. Go to that time. You just bought something and got a better one in another store. Gotta get that one. How's it feel now?
Yeah, it's changed. It's where I could see myself like, oh, I found some shirt and I'm like, no, but I'm fine with the other one. The other one's fine.
Okay,
That's kind of going through my mind.
good.
And then when you that, and you were helping me through that, I felt little sensations through my body, like little like tingles, I guess.
Good.
So it was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
That's very cool.
Yes, it is. Very cool.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
It's
Yeah?
I'm yeah, yes, actually, one other thing. So I get super overwhelmed with like life, I guess. No, like it comes to like with work, like having like the thought of working 40 hours a week, the thought of like, I
So
have,
do I. It's okay. That's normal.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, but like my older sister, like she's like a go-getter and she's just like, yes, it's difficult to work 40 hours a week, but she's like, I'm going to do it. And she's like super motivated and she likes working. And then I'm over here and I'm like, oh, if I could like live in a tiny little house and live very minimally and like have hardly work at all, that would be me.
Okay,
But
so which do you want to be like? You want to be like her?
yeah, I would be because not that I want to work that much maybe, but I don't want the idea to be like, I want to be okay with the idea, like if I had to work 40 hours a week, not dreading it and actually, kind of enjoying it, I guess.
Well, why don't you ask for totally enjoying it? Because, like, if you ask for kind of enjoying it, that's what you'll get. You'll get kind of enjoying it.
That's true. That's true. But like then I have other people like, why would you want to work 40 hours a week? I mean, I have the opportunity not to, but at the same time, if I had to step it up for some reason, like my husband got sick or something, it's like I don't want to feel overwhelmed by that.
Okay. So, think about working.
It doesn't seem so overwhelming. It's yeah. it's it's like okay. It's okay. It's not like
Okay.
yeah. It's not like before. It's crazy. Yeah.
I think what your unconscious was resistant about is that it doesn't think it's good for you to go out and to be this workaholic who's working 40 hours a week and go getting and looking out for it. There is something, if you're happy with a minimalistic life, there's something nice about that. It's not something that's bad or wrong just because people, are striving to get the latest, television, the latest car, the latest that. If you're fine with what you have and happy with it, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good place to be. At the same time, as you said, if you ever needed to go out to work, or if you ever desired to go out to work because you wanted to go out, just leave the house and be a little bit out in the big world too, you shouldn't have a fear or an overwhelm to, no, I can't do that, I can't do that. You should be able to say, all right, I'm deciding to do it and go out and do it. Whether it be working 10 hours a week, whether it be working 20 hours a week, whether it be working 40 hours a week. And
Right.
you should go out, you should enjoy it. And I think that's where that resistance came, because saying, I want to turn you into a workaholic who's going to work 40 hours a week and be go-getter and want to, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Right.
You'll be back to me with stress.
True. Yeah. Oh, I know. And I like the minimalistic lifestyle. That's kind of the life. Well, that is the lifestyle I live right now. So I'm like, I don't want to go there.
Right. So
it's not attractive to me at all.
So the point is that your unconscious did not think it was good that you should go out to become that go-getter who's out to get the latest, gadget, item, whatever. It's more like let her have the ability to do it if she needs to do it,
Right.
but not that should be her, what she's striving for. That's where I want to go.
Right. Totally. Yeah. Yeah. I could see. Yeah. Like unconscious was, yeah, kind of trying to protect me.
But it's that I would say is a good protection. It should, like, you shouldn't have the fear of going out to work, but it didn't want you to become one of these, materialistic go-getters.
Right.
And if you're happy with a minimalistic life, and you go out hiking and whatever you do for a day-to-day basis, and you're happy doing it, and you have the ability to do that, there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
You know? But as I said,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have the fear of it. So when you think about going to work, you're okay now? If you have to, let's say, work 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, would you be okay with that?
Yeah. It feels or it sounds like I can do it. Like it doesn't seem like a burden and like this overwhelming feeling.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yes, I can. And now I'm like, oh, I can think of things now. So, when I travel, I tend to be, I don't like being out of my I love traveling. This is weird. I love to travel and I love to explore, but at the same time, I don't like to be too far away from home because, like, I like to be in my comfort zone where I know where everything is and I'm in my bed. And those are the things that hold me back from wanting to travel. Like, I'm not near the comforts of what I know to be normal, I guess.
So
but I also
what would you want instead?
I would want to feel comfortable traveling anywhere around the world and not feeling like, oh, I need to go home. And just because I want safe, I guess.
Okay. So stand up again. Think about going on a trip somewhere in the world. Somewhere away from your home. Away from the safety of everything you have over here and that you know. How does it feel now?
it's like I can see myself, let's say, going somewhere, and I'm like, I'm having too much fun. I don't need to go home. like,
Cool.
I'm fine here. I don't need. I'll go home when I need to. Yeah, it's interesting. And what blew me away too is like the amount of time it takes for me to go back to say yes when it's like when you're finished goes way backwards basically,
Right.
and the amount of time I'm like, whoa, like my brain's not like okay now, it's like no, it needs a moment.
Cool.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when I have my panic attacks. Like, I will see myself having one because I had one in the past and it was an old memory that I'm reliving.
Right. And do you see it now?
Let me think. I mean, not really. I mean, usually it comes pretty easily. Um,
And are you having to look for it?
yeah, I am. That's why I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, I have to, because I'm trying to like bring up what usually does come to mind when I'm like the memories that come up when I'm having a panic attack.
Right.
And it's kind of hard for me to find it.
Okay, good. Because unconscious went and changed it.
Right, right, right. Yeah. That is very, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed. So,
Oh,
be
yes,
my guinea
me.
pig. Well,
Yeah,
we've already shown. I mean, how many things did we do in half an hour?
right. I know. Quite a bit. What,
Okay,
three?
we did the traveling, we did the working, and we did the never being happy with what you have,
Right, right, right.
and
Mm-hmm.
we finished off the panic attacks. That's four things in an hour.
Right.
Four things in 30
That's,
minutes. Sorry, four big things in 30 minutes.
that's awesome. Nice.
All right?
Oh my God. This looks exciting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was going to tell you, I don't know if you know about iridology.
No.
It's like people that study like your iris. There's,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard about that. I have heard.
huh. So I went a long time ago when I was a teenager to an iridologist, and he told me I had a lot of brown around my eye. I have hazel eyes, but a brown around them. He said that's not good. That's a lot of intestinal issues that you have. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, that's true because I've always had intestinal issues. And ever since I've been working, with you and everything, they're getting lighter. Like
Cool.
the darkness is like getting, yeah, I have even a before and after picture, but yeah, it's very cool. Like it's getting lighter.
You can see the changes. Like, yeah, yeah. But this is just like so cool that you can get rid of so much at one time.
Yeah, I know. I'd be interested in like learning more about. I have to write it down again. What's it called?
Well, I'm a trainer. So
Oh,
if
you are.
I
Okay.
am, I am. So if you would be interested in training in it, so if
Okay.
you'd be interested, with pleasure.
I
And
think yeah, that's what, I'm sorry, what was it called? Because I'm even more powerful, it sounds like.
yeah,
And then how long is the course or the training?
3 hours.
Oh, that's it?
In terms of steps, you don't necessarily have to understand or know 1,000 different techniques about how to do things. Okay?
Because your conscious does it all for you. Is that what I'm understanding?
Exactly, exactly. The only thing that you have to do is feel comfortable with the wording that you tell the client. And
Mm,
you should probably feel totally confident because you've seen how it works on you.
right,
Once you see how it
right,
works on you, you build a confidence about it.
right.
Okay, so what I would probably do is have you work on her and her work on you in front of me to see that you both know how to do it. And then I give you the certification. I mean, you have to understand there's certain basic precepts, there's certain things that you have to understand about how you talk with the unconscious mind, there's certain things about safety, things like that. But it shouldn't take longer than 3-4 hours.
That's
So,
cool. So in a day or
yeah,
break it
yeah.
up?
Well, whichever is good for you. I mean, I could do it in a day in one shot, or I could break it up into 2 days. That's totally up to
Oh,
you.
okay. I'll talk to her about that. That's really cool. Okay.
And then you can do it. And just let you know, he's trying to get it recognized by the NHS in England.
Yeah. Have you used it on yourself?
I have. I have stopped pains. I've stopped headaches. I've stopped. And there was one time I woke up in the middle of the night, and like when I opened my eyes, one eye felt like there was this like sort of film on it. Like everything looked much darker than the other eye. And I did it, and it cleared up. Would it have cleared up anyway? I don't know, because it was like for half an hour. I was like kept opening my eye trying to see if I could see better, and it wouldn't go away. And then I did it, and then it went away. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope it, working for you, or it works for when you do need it.
Right. And then once also I woke up with an eye infection. I could tell because my eye was hurting the way that I does sometimes when I get an eye infection. And I did it also, and it also disappeared. Like in previous times, I had to take antibiotic drops to get rid of it.
Right. Well, I think even myself is a huge one because everyone knows I have panic disorder, and so if I could change that, they'd be like, "Wow, obviously that worked for you." Like,
right.
nope,
Right.
and the walking proof. Yeah,
Right.
that's awesome. Cool. Okay.
Great. So let
See
me
you
know.
next time.
Let me know with your sister. I think we're basically finished at this point in terms of the healing journey, but
Okay.
let me know in terms of your sister, if you, or just you, or both of you, whatever, if you want to, when you want to do the training, and we'll set up a time.
Okay. That sounds good. Thank you.
Leave your
Thank you
body.
so much. Okay.
Don't forget,
Bye.
if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my newsletter. The address is right down below over there. Have a great week.